This is Conversations with a Citizen. I'm your host, Tia Carol Jones. I'm here today with Henry Benjamin. Mr. Benjamin is an Allstate insurance agent. Welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for being here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm an Allstate agent for over 38 years and right here in this community. And I love what I do.
Okay, great, great. So, how many kinds of insurance do you offer?
Well, we sell about 8 to 9 different products,
Okay.
but I specialize in auto, home, life, and commercial insurance.
Okay, all right. So, why is it important to have insurance of any kind?
Because of the loss of risk of your assets,
Okay.
be it your car, your home, your investment property, etc. But the most important reason to have insurance, the right kind, the right amount, is the liability risk.
Okay.
What if you injure somebody with your car or they fall on your property? You get sued. So that's the most important reason to have it.
Okay. And so then, what are some of the ways insurance can be utilized to build generational wealth?
I think by protecting your assets, the pearls from lightning, fire, liability exposure, that's one of the ways of building generational wealth.
Okay.
The second way is through life insurance. Look at the rich folks. You would think they don't need life insurance, but they understand the tax ramifications of transferring risk. We may not be rich, but if we die too soon, we too have a tax problem. If we own any type of 401k, IRA, any type of retirement plan, we need to transfer that wealth using life insurance.
How has the pandemic changed how people purchase insurance policies and the kind of policies that they purchase?
Basically, the pandemic shut our city down. 80% of your insurance agencies are now closed, even today. So most of your insurance purchases are done over the phone, and the majority of the purchases are auto and home insurance.
Okay.
But what's surprising to me is we're the ones dying the most from this virus, but not taking advantage of the life insurance purchases to help sustain our families. And with the life insurance companies changing their guidelines for anybody 70 years or older, it's very difficult to buy life insurance right now. Life insurance is the number one vehicle for transferring wealth, whether you create it or not. If you have any type of retirement money, it's the only way to transfer that money tax-free. And once we learn how to utilize life insurance, then we win, or at least our family win.
And so then, what is the most common mistake that people make when it comes to purchasing insurance?
That one's real easy. Looking for the cheapest policy.
Okay.
Not getting the right home insurance coverage, the proper limits for your vehicle coverage. I tell my clients, when you go to court, you want to go with a Jenny Cochran. When you buy insurance, you want to get a major company and a knowledgeable agent. You get what you pay for.
Okay. Absolutely, that's a great point. Why is life insurance important, and what should people know about purchasing it?
Well, it's the only investment where you can make one small payment and someone you name as your beneficiary get a large check, and they get that check tax-free.
Okay.
We need to understand the different type of life insurance: term insurance, whole life, universal life, and now an index universal life policy. In our community, There's been a lot of decline in universal life policies. Excuse me, now 10, 15, 25 years later, these people insurance is about to lapse, even though they've been paying their premiums religiously for the last 10, 20 years. Their original agent is either retired, got fired, or quit the business, and the new agent is afraid to contact you because he don't know what to do, or some of them just don't care.
So then, can you kind of talk about the different kinds of, you said
Term, whole life. Term insurance to me
okay,
is like car insurance.
okay,
If you don't tear your car up, you don't get your money back. If you don't die during that term period, you don't get your money back.
okay,
Whole life is, again, to me, like buying a house. If you buy a home, it builds equity.
okay,
With a whole life policy, it builds equity. With a universal life, it's a combination of the two. Back in the 90s, when interest rates were 8, 12%, the insurance companies was losing money because people were taking money from their life insurance policies and putting them into the mutual funds.
okay.
So they came up with that universal life concept to combat people from taking money from the life insurance policies and investing in them on Wall Street. An excellent product, an excellent product, providing the agent know the ins and outs, because 20 or 30 years later, these people find out they don't have any insurance. And now they're 60, 70 years old, and their bodies are not in good shape. So,
How did you get into selling insurance?
well, right here on these particular grounds where Citizen newspaper is located.
Oh, okay,
42 years ago, I was in college and I was working part-time in a company called Community, or a department store called Communities.
okay,
It's similar to what Walmart is today. And it was an impressive insurance agent by the name of Adolph Davis. I was 18, 19 years old, and I was really impressed. But as a result, I applied for a position with Prudential and got hired. And from there, got hired with Allstate, and here it is 42 years later.
Where's your office located, and where can people go to find out more about you?
Right here in the Chatham neighborhood. The address is 415 East 87th Street. And you can go to Allstate or Henry Benjamin at allstate.com.
Great. Before we wrap up, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Well, it's just important that we utilize the insurance products that are available, and hopefully run into the right agent that's willing to go that extra mile to provide the service and the products. And I just want to thank Citizen newspaper for giving me the opportunity.
Well, thank you.